My name is David. I served from 1984 to 1988 in the Army Reserve as a military policeman. Then the Navy came calling with nuclear power, and I did that from '88 until 1999. I got out for a couple years and tried the civilian world, and then September 11th happened. September 12th, I was in an Army recruiting office, and after that I wound up going to OCS the next year, earned a commission, got to lead soldiers, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, until I retired last year, 2013. November 2004, we had gone on a mission, escort mission. On the way back, we got attacked with an IED somewhere between Bakuba and Baladurus. I don't remember a lot of it, tell you the truth. I remember just about everything else about the mission except this few minutes. But after that, we continued the mission and went on. And me, being the platoon leader, we were close enough to the end of our deployment. I wasn't about to go to the aid station or get sent away. I had the ringing in the ears and that kind of stuff, and some headaches, that kind of stuff. But really, after I got home, is when I started working during the day, and the fluorescent lights. The fluorescent lights just bring on these killer headaches. It's like a trigger or something now. And some short-term memory loss. I went almost 9 years just dealing with it. You know, people would come into my office at work, the lights were always off. I just didn't tell anybody. I figured I could deal with this. And I did for a long time. And over time, it kind of got worse, I guess. You know, the headaches got more intense. I was mad at everybody, you know. And I didn't understand what was wrong with me, you know. And I made it hard on my family. Wound up getting divorced after 20 years. And it was my fault. You know, it really was. I mean, it's hard to say that, but it was my fault. My mistake was not communicating with my wife effectively. I didn't give her a chance to help. I sat in my study, in my little room, my little 10 by 10 room, and that's where I stayed. Life was going on out in the living room without me, just like life had gone on while I was on deployment, and it just made me madder. After I retired and the VA did their evaluations, and they came back and said, yeah, you've got TBI. That's what really got me going to the TBI clinic here at the VA Medical Center. My treatment regimen for TBI is, we're controlling it right now with medication. My primary method of dealing with the memory loss, and it helps some, is a cell phone of all things. You know, you got a calendar, you got a little note thing in there, you can set reminders to do this. And honestly, I have a 15-year-old daughter that loves to remind me of things. But that's one way. I mean, simple things like that, or write yourself a note. For the last couple of months, especially, symptoms have been almost negligible. The occasional headache, but nothing where I'm going to hide in a dark room or anything like that. And her goal for me was like, we want you to have headache-free days. And for the first time in years, I've actually had a lot of those lately. Just having someone on your side and knowing what to do helps a lot. We like to say a lot of times getting help helps. And it not only helps you, it helps those around you that care about you. I would say what you need to do is to communicate with your family. And if you don't want to start there, find someone, whether it's a VA counselor or a pastor, a civilian counselor, whatever, someone you can trust and someone you can talk to. You can heal over time, because the same woman I divorced, we got married again last year, so the family can be, you know, restored. So there is hope.